Hey guys, this is Kal-El, and today we have a video review of Masterpiece Grimlock. He is MPO8, and this is the actual Hasbro version opposed to the Takara Tomy version. So, as you can see, he is a T-Rex. Pretty simple. Very, very cool. Very, very cool toy. This is my second favourite mould or Transformers toy that I own. It is just incredible. Because who doesn't like T-Rexes? And I thought, hey, with the popularity of Fall of Cybertron and Grimlock in that, I'd do a video review of Masterpiece Grimlock. So, there we go. Let's have a closer look at some of his details. Okay, and here we are. So, as you can see, we've got Grimlock there. Awesome head. There's a little button here. Press that and he closes his jaw. Head's articulated and the jaw will open. And inside there, we've got his little flamethrower. Now, one of the things you can do with Grimlock in here is a little tab. You can pop that open and you rotate this around, and now he's got blue eyes. Pretty cool. So that's it there. Nice chrome on the teeth. This is an unpainted grey, but it looks fine. We've got this very cool translucent plastic over gold. I think that looks awesome. Plenty of black and sort of red here. Again, lots of unpainted. More gold there. I'll try not to say too much. On the chest, we've got an Autobot symbol. The chest from robot mode. Very G1 accurate. So a few more paint apps. These are die cast feet here. And on the tail, we've got some translucent plastics to give plenty of detail. More chrome on the tail, and just a painted plastic tip. Okay, and rest of articulation, we have a knee, a thigh, and a hip. And our arms, we've got a ball joint, hinge, and we have articulated claws. Okay, so that's pretty much it. The other thing you can do, I'll just move the camera back. So another feature in this mode is move the tail and his head moves. Arr, arr, arr. Me Grimlock, me king. Okay, let's have a look at how to transform this bad mofo. Okay guys, transformation for this guy. Start off by coming to the front here, split this chest section apart, and if you can get your nails in here, and we're going to lift these out of the way, just straighten these legs up. We're going to pop these up and out of the way like that, and same on this side, pop that up and out of the way. I find with these you can just sit them however you wish. I just sort of sit them on the back like so. Now with this head section, fold that, flip it over, don't flip it over, what I'm talking about. Just fold that over the back, and there's a little tab there, which you can't see, little tab there, and a little peg there. That will just clip like so. Now, from there, it's pretty hard to maneuver around. We're going to lift this whole section up, and just turn these arms forward first, makes it a bit easier, and this whole section will sit up like that for now. Alright, come round to the back, and we're going to split all of this. So it's a very G1-ish transformation, a bit kind of fiddly and large. Now once you've got the legs like that, you're going to pull these out and rotate at the same time, and straighten the knee out like so. Now I'll just show you here. Now we're going to fold this one down and rotate, and there's a little slot there and a little tab there that's going to click in together, and that just sits like that. Fold that little tail bit in, and this just sits up at the back like so. This section here, flip that in, and that's one leg. Now at the hip, click that up and pull that down. Okay, so other side, I'm going to fold out, I'm going to rotate around and straighten up that knee, flip it over here, try not to make a mess of the things. So again, this is spring loaded, so just hold that back, bring it around, and it will click there. Fold the tip in, and the tail will set up like so. And this bit here just flips around, hip up, and legs are done. So there's your legs. I'll bring him back here. So body sits up, and then push the whole lot down, and it will click. And when you do that, if you can see here, when you click that down, except I don't have any light, let's try it again with some light. When you click that down, the body, it will, if I can do it one, well, now it's out of alignment, up again, push that right back, and then click that down, and it will reveal the Autobot symbol in there. I'll show you that in a second in some more detail. From there, just bring the arm down. On the side here, you got a little flap, pop that open, flip the hand out, and bring that arm down. Same on this side, flip that open, and the hand will come out, and just close that off, and that down. Now come around to the back. The wings, just have them like that. You can have them however you want, obviously. And stand him up straight. Head however you want. And there is Grimlock in his robot glory. And Grimlock is awesome. It's hard to say which mode I like better, whether this mode or the T-Rex mode, but hey, they're both cool. Now, let's have a look at these details. So, alrighty, so here we got Grimlock, and you can see it's very shiny. There's the Autobot symbol I was talking about. When you engage this section here, it actually will show that symbol up there. Very glistening. Cool head sculpt. Very Grimlocky, obviously. And that's fully on a ball joint. Now you've got a full range movement on the shoulder. In and out is kind of limited just by the bulk of them. You have a bicep and a elbow, which is good. Now on this hand you have 3 fingers, a single finger and a ball jointed thumb. On this hand you just have, where is it? Come on, into camera. On this one you just have the thumb, the hand is fixed solid. Now that is to hold his gun or sword, which we will see in a minute. Legs will go right out. We have a swivel at the top. We have a very solid knee that will go all the way, and we also have somewhat of ankle movement. So they'll go in and out reasonably flat. And that is about, we have a bit of a waist too, and kind of a little bit of an ab crunch. Now, as for his accessories, you have this little gun, and Grimlock will hold it on that pin there, and you have his sword. Again, very cool. You'll notice they're all translucent. We'll show that off in a minute. And also you get his crown. His crown will just sit on like so. Grimlock has a crown. very cool. So that came with the Hasbro set. I think it may have also come with the X version, or whatever it is, the comic book version came with a crown maybe, and you could get it on a third party add-on, but the Hasbro one came with the crown, the sword and the gun. Now, as with the I was going to say beast mode then, the dino mode, you could change the eyes. On here is a little switch, push this down all the way and you've got blue eyes. Cool. And to go back to red, you just switch it back up and you're back to red eyes. So that's a cool feature, I thought, between both modes. One of my favourite things with this figure is it has that gimmick and one other, which we'll see in a second, with a light up hand, and they are very little intrusive to the figure. Very little intrusive. They're not intrusive to the figure, and the amount that they are isn't really worth worrying about. Like, that is nothing. The other one is nothing. The only thing that could bother you is that this hand only has that thumb. Like, it will turn and that, but because of the light gimmick, it won't show up. Now, we'll be back in a sec. I'm just going to turn the light off so you can see his light up gimmick. Okay guys, we're back. I have dimmed the lights as much as possible. It's daytime, so can't help it too much. And he's got his sword in his hand. Now, around on the back of the arm here, I'll just show you. Around here, there, just here is a button. We'll click in, and when you click this button, here we get a light up. So that's pretty cool. We get that sword lit up, and I'll just show you in the hand itself. When you press it, you get that red light there. So it's quite bright, and also he has his gun, which will obviously press into the hand, and with the gun you'll get the same feature. So very cool. You mainly only see it with the tips with the gun, but cool nonetheless. So yep, that's Grimlock's light up feature. Just thought I'd show you that, and let's have a look at a size comparison. Okay guys, we've got Grimlock back, so we'll bring in Masterpiece Optimus Prime to give you a scale. And there you have Grimlock with MP10, so the second release of Masterpiece Prime. And you can see they're roughly around the same size. Not quite show accurate, I know, but in the terms of actual figure size, they're pretty accurate. And they are standing level. So that's it. And just to give you an idea, next to a Deluxe, there is Generations Cup. So Grimlock suits well for the 86 movie scale, but not so much with Optimus Prime there. A lot of people have put Grimlock in their classic shelves or with their classic display, which works really well. So that's an option you can do. I just display him with the rest of my Masterpiece figures. So there's a size comparison there, guys, and we'll go back to Grimlock. Now before we finish up guys, one thing I didn't show just before is this gun will go into this hand, and it has a little, if you can see there, I'll just bring it forward, little round spot there. Stand up Grimlock, and on the gun you've got a little peg there, so they will actually hold in together, so that Grimlock can hold the gun in either hand, like so. Now, do I recommend this figure? Of course. Very, very, very good figure. If you've got the money to get him on the aftermarket, definitely pick him up. There was the Takara release, the second Takara release, which was more expensive, the King Grimlock set, and then also this Hasbro release. each to their own, I suppose, but Hasbro release is definitely worth picking up. A very, very cool toy. He can be a little top heavy. It's got a lot of weight up here. There is die cast here in the this groin area. All this section here is die cast, so that will give him a bit more stability, but there is also die cast in these toes here. So, but he will hold, some pretty good poses like I've got him in now. It's just up to you. But yes, definitely recommended. What else can I say? Grimlock's just freaking cool. Buy him if you've got the money. If you want a Grimlock for your masterpiece collection, obviously this is the one. If you want one for your classics, bugger that classics Grimlock off. Get this guy. Much better figure. And it will suit scale wise. Even though it's a masterpiece figure, it will suit your classics very well. So there's Grimlock. As I said, cool figure. Definitely recommended if you can pick him up. These days you can probably only get him on eBay. You can check online stores if they have him still. Obviously that's a way to get him too. That's Grimlock. You're a viewer. I'm Kal-El. Follow me on Twitter. Like me on Facebook. Check out my other videos. Subscribe. Check out my contest. I put a little thing here. Just there. And thanks for watching.
Me Grimlock say thanks for watching too.